Jafar enchanteds are crazy. Let's pull one. Alright, y'all, we're back again with another Reign of Jafar opening, and I kind of feel like every single time I get back around to opening up this set seems to keep buoying in price. It doesn't really seem to be going down, at least not certain cards within the set. I'm sure we'll talk about those here momentarily as we open up the set. But first, let's talk about what we're opening up. We will be opening up a Trove box here today. I'm always very cautious about opening up the Trove boxes. I don't like opening up a ton of them, you know, because like obviously like we're going in here reaching for the 8 packs and like there's other great stuff in there. Honestly, I'll probably use it for giveaways and things like that. But I will be honest, I haven't pulled an enchanted out of a Trove in a hot minute. I couldn't even tell you the last set that I pulled an enchanted out of a Trove. I mean, unless I'm randomly missing one of them, I'll have to go back and look. But I'm pretty sure it's been a minute. Like, I'm pretty ice cold with the Troves. So I want to, like, I have, like, an itch to scratch if you pick up what I'm putting down. So we have that, but also we have 8 packs of Reign of Jafar, and we are going to start opening those up right now. So 16 packs total. Let's see if we can pull one of these ridiculously expensive enchanteds. And y'all, the enchanteds are kind of like insane in price. So let's talk about that first. A couple things I want to talk about today, but let's talk about the enchanteds first. So that time of this recording, when I looked at it, I am pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that we have 10 enchanteds that are over $100 in price with Reign of Jafar. And it's been that way for like a good minute now. Like honestly, like it's been that way for pretty much since the start of the set. There might be like a couple cards that have started to like that maybe were over 100 that kind of came down, but for the most part the other cards have all kind of stayed in that like plus 100 range. Okay, let's talk about why that's wild, because oh, Mickey Mouse, oh no, what is happening right there? That is so unfortunate. Hold on, wait. Let's just Wreck-It Ralph. That would have been so cool. Hold on though, like let me see here what we've got going on. That is such a disappointment. Oh no. Look at that. I don't even know what that is. Is that, oh, look at this. There we go. All right, nice. We saved it. That was a close one. That card actually might be worth a few bucks. I know some people are trying to play that big Mickey deck right now. But anyway, the wild thing with the enchanteds, okay? There's 10 enchanteds that are over $100, right? Like, why does that number matter? I mean, honestly, I'm kind of just picking a number and drawing a line in the sand. Why not draw a line in the sand with the triple digits? But honestly, like, I'm pretty sure I looked the other day at first chapter Into the Unknown. There's a good card. Let's see this card later. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I looked at first chapter. I think there's 9 first chapter enchanteds that are over $100. So you have 10 Reign of Jafars that are over $100, and you have 9 first chapter that are over $100. And I understand that they reprinted the first chapter. I think they did, or at least there was like a second wave, like the second serial, second, whatever you call it, product number. But still, that's absolutely insane, especially when we consider the fact that it sounds like, based off of what we heard over the past weekend at Worlds, because this would technically be the first opening video since Worlds. It sounds like the first 4 sets are going out of print, I think. So hopefully y'all got involved in the cool like raffle EQL thing. Obviously, good luck to all of you if you did enter that. Obviously, I threw my name in the hat as well. So hopefully it happens. And but at the same time, you know. The nice thing, like when we do, well, the way I justify things nowadays though is like if I lose, it typically means that someone else wins, and if that's, oh, let's go, Borderless Dewey. That's what we're talking about right there. Look at my guy right there. Look at him. Look at that. Let's go, man. But anyway, when I lose, it means you win, so I win anyway. So good luck to all of you with the EQL thing, with the raffle thing. But yeah, the other wild aspect of it is like, y'all, I mean, like, as it has been discussed, whether you watch the pack opening content, Beyond the Horizon, good card, whether you watch the pack open, yo, let's go, man. That is a good hit. Let's go, man. Okay. We gotta talk first. Let's talk about this for a second. I was going to say that it's understandable that the legendaries and the other cards have come down in price. And I was going to say, like, the Damari is still a banging card. But then we pulled it. I missed my opportunity there. I had 2 lanes I could have gone down, and I went down. I should have chosen the Damari lane first. Anyway, nevertheless, great pull. Glad to see it. But the other thing I was going to say, the meta is so wide right now. We've talked about this before, right? Like, look, I'm all for, like, expensive enchantments, especially in a contemporary set. Like, that's awesome. But, like, you're not going to tell me that, like, all these cards are, like, well, it's so essential to your deck and stuff like that. Like, yes, they are. Like, Lady's a great card, right? But, like, at the same time, I mean, man, like, I mean, it is an alternate art. Look, I get it. There's a meta aspect to it. I totally understand. Believe me, I totally understand. Here, let's go into this card. Archimedes. I totally get it. I'm just venting. But it is, honestly, it's pretty wild when you consider, like, look, if you believe in the hobby, then that means you believe that the first ever set that's about to go out of print would probably be pretty valuable and worth making an investment in, especially if you're able to pull one of those enchantments. But Archimedes again, Mulan, nothing there. But it is, I say this from a positive standpoint. It is awesome to see the Reign of Jafar Enchanteds, like, holding their weight. To me, I mean, that's a really encouraging thing, especially because, like, look, I mean, we just got done with season 1 of the hobby and of Lorcana, right? We have our guy who, DKP, big shout out to you, my man. I want to talk about him momentarily here, but no, I mean, it's kind of sort of a quiet time here before we got announcements of stuff for season 2, Iago, sweet card, and that's awesome. But no, I mean, like, in a time where things are we're kind of just freelancing right now a little bit, it's awesome to see those cards are still holding their weight. I mean, that's really, really encouraging. Love to see it. But that was a good first 8 packs. Like, we pulled Namari. I'm feeling good about it. Like, I feel like that was, like, that's about all we could ask for, short of an enchanted. But don't worry, because I picked this specific trove box right here. And the reason I picked it is because there's an enchanted rare in here. And you might say, like, how would you possibly know that that's the case? And, I don't know what to tell you. All I can tell you is just watch this. Watch. And when I pull it, we'll revisit this conversation that we're having together right now, and I'll let you know, like, yeah, I mean, it's, I told you, like, it's just, I don't know how I knew, I just knew. Anyway, here is our box, looking so beautiful, so matted as usual. Got Mulan in there, and, like, where is he? Let's see, where's our guy? There's our guy right there. He's looking real good. It's time to conquer it. Let's do this. All right, let's open her up. Let's start pulling some heat. And also, it reminds me, I'm gonna start, like, well, I've also done this before in the past, but I will, anytime I open a trove, you can just pretty much expect that, like, between the dice, the card dividers, and the lore counter, like, anybody who wins a giveaway, like, for instance, like, there's one right now who did another video where, like, anything I pulled, we gave away. Pulled a bunch of legendaries, some other stuff like that. Like, there's a bunch of stuff going on. But anyway, realistically, I'll just add these in giveaways because it'll go to someone who will appreciate them. Not that I don't, but I already have a few, right? Because you open enough stuff. Anyway, here are 8 more packs. But anyway, I was gonna call out with DKP, and first of all, huge congrats to the man himself. But I did see that he already got the 1 of 1. Someone put it in our Discord, and if you want to join that, obviously links down in the description. You can see some really cool stuff. Like, for instance, someone posted that he graded the 1 of 1, and it already came back. It came back. It was a CGC pristine 10. That part's not the shocking part, because I know that there was that, like, I don't even think it's a rumor. I think it's just a fact. I think they were talking about how, like, with the 500 serialized golden Mickeys, like, they picked, like, the 500 most, like, like, absolutely, like, beautiful prints, beautiful variants and copies of them, and they kind of got rid of the rest, so that basically, you have yourself a true, proper near mint card if you win, which is really cool. So I have no doubt the 1 of 1 they took extra special care with. The wild part, Raya, let's go, man, awesome, good legendary start there into the Coachman. But I mean, at first I'm kind of like, man, that's wild that thing already came back and got graded. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know, he's in like the card collector capital of the world. I mean, I'm not. That's not. I mean, that's not official, but like Florida's a pretty hot scene for cards, right? I mean, you got Orlando, you got Tampa. I mean, they got a whole bunch of they got a whole bunch of good stuff going on there, and I'm sure, you know, I'm sure that they let him expedite that before. Yo, Chief Bogo double legendary. See, we have no problem with the legendaries in the troves. But again, it's that enchanted that we need to pull. That's what needs to happen. I mean, oh, yo, let's go. That came out of absolutely nowhere for me. Man, what a day. What a day for Big Mick. What a day for our guy. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. That is just a beautiful back-to-back legend. So that's 3 legendaries in the trove. I mean, quota has been more than hit. So I mean, at this point, we just gotta hope that it's a hot box. I mean, it can happen. But anyway, wrapping up what I was saying about DKP. If anybody knows, or you know, or whatever, anybody who gets down or rocks with this channel, who is in his orbit, tell him I say congrats. And what's going on with this card? What is happening right now? Like, we pulled this card 3 times. Like, I mean, what is... Anybody who wants this card, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm taking up the world's population of this card. I apologize. Like, I didn't... It wasn't my... Man, I really must have been focused on what I was talking about. I can't believe I just missed that. So we have this, so we have Into Bambi Legendary, and I'm gonna call this out. I think that might be the first time I've pulled this card on the channel. I haven't seen much of the Legendary Bambi. That is so beautiful. So first of all, I missed that, and then we went into Mickey, okay, and then behind Mickey, you naturally don't have anything. That would have been the coolest thing ever. That would have been a sweet moment. But okay, let me go back here. Let me think about this. That's 5 legendaries in that trove, right? The Bogo, the Raya, the cold foil Mickey, the non-foil Mickey, and the Bambi. Easy record for most legendaries I've ever pulled out of a trove. Dude, that's 5 legendaries in 4 packs. That's like... Has there been a pack we haven't pulled legendary? Yeah, no, there's one. That is wild. Y'all, tell you what, if y'all have stuck around to this point, first of all, shout out you guys, all right? I appreciate you. I really do. And second of all, you know, even though I can't guarantee that there's going to be any more fire with these last 4 packs, because at some point, like, you've overused the quota, you know, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, you know, I would greatly appreciate that. That would mean the world to me, because I'll tell you what, I'm feeling good, and that's just the kind of energy that y'all bring me, and I'm truly appreciative of it. But yeah, that being said, expectations are going to start to get mitigated here a little bit. Like, we're gonna start to dampen expectations a little bit. But can I find one more thing for y'all? Can we just, like, could I just potentially, like, just one more thing, one more guy? We got Bruno, we have the Prince. Okay, that's understandable. It's understandable. Like, you know, folks at home right now, like, who is this guy? Why is this guy assuming these packs are really sticky in the trove? I don't know why. People at home right now just like, who does this guy think he is? He's complaining for more hits and more legendaries when he's just pulled 5 in a trove. I understand. Believe me, I understand. I don't want to be that guy. But look, I got to keep the vibes high. I mean, we have to keep the energy up. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Ludwig rare. Very nice. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, we're down to the last pack of like, I'm not gonna lie, what's been a pretty awesome trove. Like, I'm pretty happy about it. You know, if we're just being honest with each other. Thank you all for coming along the ride with what's been a phenomenal 16 packs. I mean, the ratios have been they've been solid. I mean, they've been keen. If you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, we would greatly appreciate that. And what we'll do in return for you is we'll keep opening more packs like this, and we'll keep pulling more fire for you. I mean, if that's what you'd like, we will do it. We'll give it to you. We're into most everyone. We are then into a nice super go-go, and we now have the final card of what has been an absolutely banging legendary opening, and that card will be a Jim Bear. But that is okay, because that was an insane legendary opening, and I love legendary openings. Always fun to have them on the channel. Can't wait for another one. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go get in the Discord. Links down in the description. Also, make sure to check down in the description to see how you can win a first chapter booster box. And until next time, we're eternally grateful for you all, and we'll see y'all on the other side. Peace out.